Hi friends, this is Manikanda Prasanna Kumar and welcome to my channel Maths with Money. You can follow me on my Facebook page Maths with Money. Regarding myself, I was selected in RRB NTPC and also SSC CGL and I have 3 years experience in teaching quantitative aptitude. Regarding this video, it is the explanation of SSC CGL 2018 mains questions. 18th mains questions which was conducted on September 12th. I already discussed all the questions which was conducted on September 11th. Okay, so for September 12th shift also I already discussed 90 questions, and in this video I'll explain question number 91 to 100. Before starting of the video, I want to tell you regarding availability of the Pure Maths PDFs. All Pure Maths PDFs are available now in Instamojo. Instamojo, it is the online platform in which you can purchase PDFs or materials like that. So I already gave the links in the description about these maths PDFs. Okay, and I'll tell you in the last which PDFs are available to purchase. Okay, now I'll start the main video. That is 91. Question number 91. The value of tan square phi. The value of tan square phi plus cot square phi minus secant square phi into cosecant square phi is equal to. Whenever secant, cosecant, tan cot are there, then we have to substitute which value? 45 degrees. Take phi equal to 45 degrees. What is the value of tan 45? 1. 1 square is 1. Cot 45, 1. 1 square is also 1. Minus secant 45 is root 2 whole square. Into cosecant 45 is also root 2 whole square. 1 plus 1, 2. Minus 2 into 2, 4. What is the value of 2 minus 4? Minus 2. That is second option is the correct answer. Okay, that's it. Next, 92. The value of 9 into 6 divided by 24 plus 8 divided by 2 of 5. Excuse me. Minus 30 divided by 4 of 4 plus 27 into 5 divided by 9. We already discussed these type of problems in all the previous videos also. Whenever these type of models are came or simplification is there, then you have to take or you have to use Bodmer's rule. Yes, we already discussed this. B means bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Yes. So there is no bracket, so cancel out. Next, off. Where off is there? Here is off and here is also off. You have to put bracket on left side of the number of the off and right side of the number of off. Yes. So 2 off is nothing but it is a multiplication. 2 into 5 is how much? 10. 4 into 4 is how much? 16. Clear? So is there any off other than this? Nothing. So off cancel. Next, division. Wherever division is there, you have to put bracket of the left of the number and right of the division. So here is the division. So bracket, here also bracket. And here also division, so bracket and bracket. 30 divided by bracket and bracket. 5 divided by 9. So now tell me 9 into 6 by 24. 6 by 24 means 1 by 4 plus 8 divided by 10. 8 divided by 10 means 2 4s, 2 5s. So that's why I can write here 4 by 5. Yes or no? It is 4 by 5. Minus 30 divided by 16. 30 divided by 16 means 2 15s, 2 8s. That is 15 by 8 plus 27 into 5 by 9. Okay. So division is cancelled out. Next, what? Multiplication. Wherever multiplication is there, you have to put bracket left side of the number and right side of the number to the multiplication. So 27 into 5 by 9. So 9 into 1 by 4, no calculation. 9 by 4 plus 4 by 5 minus 15 by 8 plus 9 ones, 9 threes. 3 into 5 is equal to how much? 15. Okay. So now observe 4, 5, 8. What is the LCM of these three numbers? 4, 5, 8. It is 40. Yes. Next. 4 tens, so 9 into 10, 90. 5 eights, 32. 8 fives, 15 5 75 plus 15 into 40, that is 600. 600 plus 90, 690 plus 30 to 722 minus 75, that is 647 by 40. Where it is? Second option. Okay, so using this you can easily solve it. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. Clear? And next one, that is a 93. This is very important model in time and work. 4 men and 5 women can complete a work in 15 days. Whereas 9 men and 6 women can do it. That means can do the same work in 10 days. Okay, suppose there is a work which was completed by 4 men and 5 women in how many days? 15 days. The same work is completed by 9 men and 6 women in 10 days. Since both works are same, definitely these two values are equal. Yes or no? Now tell me how to calculate this. 5 3s, 5 2s. Next, 3 3s, 3 2s. 3 take a common after calculation. Next this. So 4 men plus 5 women equal to 2 into 3, 6 men plus 4 women. Why I am doing this? Because I have to find out the efficiencies of men and women. Okay, so 5 women minus 4 women equal to 6m minus 4m, that is 2 men. So now tell me what is the men by women? M by W, that is 1 by 2. That means if men efficiency is 1 part, what about women efficiency? 2 parts. That means in one day men can do 1 part. Then what about women? One women can do 2 parts. Okay, that is this, their ratio of efficiencies. Okay, now if men can do 1 part and women can do 2 parts, then what about the total work? Total work, that is given work is equal to how much? You can take this or this. Okay, 4 men, in men place you can put the value 1, and in women you can put the value efficiency of women 2. So 4 into 1 4 plus 5 into 2 10 into 15. So 14 into 15 is the total work, given work. Okay, now what happened? To complete the same work, that is 14 into 15 units in 7 days. In 7 days, how many women should assist for 4 men? So this work 14 into 15 this work can be done by in how many days? 7 days. Okay. How many men? 4 men. What about the each efficiency of each man? 1. So for 4 men, what about the total efficiency? 4 into 1 plus. You have to find out the number of women. For suppose if we assist X number of women and each woman has efficiency how much? 2. Okay. Now with this you can easily find out the value of X. 7 ones, 7 twos. 15 into 2, 30. 30 minus 4, 26 is equal to 2x. So what is the value of x? 13. So 13 women can be assisted to complete the same work for 4 men. Okay? Advainda? So this problem is very important. What you have to find out from the first condition, you have to find out the efficiency of the men and women, and from that you have to find out the total work. Okay? You can put it here or you can put it here to find out the total work. Okay, this total work is completed in 7 days with 4 men and x number of women, and you have to find the value of x. That's it. Okay, so correct answer is 13. Next, 94. The sides PQ and PR of triangle PQR produce to point S and T respectively. First, suppose it is a triangle PQR. PQ is produced and PR is also produced. PQ is produced to S and PR is produced to T. The bisectors of SQR means this angle, bisector of this angle, and TRQ means this angle. angular bisectors intersect at U. If angle angle QUR is 79 degrees, then what is the measure of angle P? In external angular bisectors theorem, or in the concept I told you, the angle at external angular bisectors is equal to angle QUR equal to 90 degrees minus angle P by 2. It is the direct formula we have. So from that, what is the value of P? P by 2, it is equal to 90 minus angle QR, that is 79. 90 minus 79 means 11. Yes, so what is the value of angle P? 11 into 2, that is 22 degrees. That's it. So fourth option is the correct answer, not more than that. Okay. Next, 95. In a circle, AB and DC are two cards. For suppose it is a circle. Now, please observe here, two cards are there in the circle, and it was given AB and DC are produced the net at P. That means they are the cards are not intersecting at inside the circle, because after producing the cards they are intersect at some point. So that's why the cards AB and DC are the cards which intersect at a point outside this circle. So which is very very important, because there are two types: cards intersecting in the inside the circle and cards intersecting outside the circle. So this is the type 2, that is outside the circle. Whatever the type is there, the direct formula, what is the formula we have? The product of PA into PB distances from the extreme points of the chord from the external point are equal. So PA into PB equal to PC into PD. This is the direct formula we have. So what they are given? PC is how much? 5.6. PB is 6.3 and AB is 7.7, and what is CD? CD is X. Okay, that's it. Very simple. Let's observe. PA into PB, it is 7.7 and 6.3. What about total PA? 7 plus 6, 13 plus 0.7, that is 1. So total 14. So 14 into PB is 6.3. PC is 5.6 into PD equal to X plus 5.6. That's it. So simple calculation. 7 9s, 7 8s. Yes or no? 7 9s, 7 8s. Next, because 0.9s, 0.8s and points are cancelled out, okay? And 2 7s, 2 4s. 7 into 9, 63 by 4. So what is the value of X plus 5.6? It is equal to 63 by 4. 63 by 4 means how much? 15.75. Yes? So what is the value of X? 15.75 minus 5.6, that is a 10.15 centimeters. That is option C. So if you remember this formula directly, you can easily solve it. That's it. Simple calculation. Okay. Next, 96. The average weight of a certain number of students in a group is 72 kg. Okay. So there is a group of people. We don't know how many people are there, but their average is equal to how much? 72 kilos or kilograms. If 10 students having an average weight of 78, 10 students having how much? 78 kg. They left the that group, they left from the group, okay, they are outgoing. And 4 students having an average of 8 kg join the group. 4 students, what about this? Their average 8 kg, join the group, they joined into this group. The average weight of the students in the group decreases by 0.7. What about the average? It was decreased by 0.7 kilos. Okay. The number of students initially in the group. What about the total number of students which were there initially in that group? So there are so many methods to solve this problem in general way and in shortcut way. I will tell you directly the short way. Okay, and it is the basic concept also. Okay, here 72 is average and it is 78. That means how much they are, it is more, 6 kgs is more. Yes, for one student it is 6 kg, for 10 students how much it is, 60 kg. Yes, so the total weight of 6 kg is leaving. Okay, and next average is 72 and 80 kg is the 4 people average. So what about increase, 72 and 80, how much increase, it is plus 8 kgs. For one student it is plus 8. What about for 4 students, 32 kgs. Yes, so 60 kg was leaving and 32 kg was including. So what about the difference, 60 minus 32, that is 28. This 28 was leaving upon how many students, total number of students initially were n. Out of this n students, 10 students are leaving and 4 students are incoming. Yes, so n minus 10 plus 4. For that, what about the decrease, 0.7, this is the average. What is the formula for average? Basically average is equal to sum of the numbers by number of the numbers. What about the weight, total weight, this is 28. What about the number of people? Initially they are n number, but 10 were left, but 4 were coming, so n minus 10 plus 4. Clear? So now observe clearly, 0.7, 7 4s 28, but 0.7 40s. So 40 is equal to how much? N minus 6, because minus 10 plus 4, that is 6. So what is the value of n? 46. That's it. Where it is? Second option. Here the problem is very easy when you know the concept of averages clearly. Okay, here 78 kgs people were 10. They left, but the overall average is 72. They have more, 6 kgs more than the average. And here 8 kgs more than the overall average. How many students here? 10 students. So total 60 kgs was leaving. Okay, and 4 students are there. Their average is 8. So 4 into 8, total 32 kgs were incoming. So how much totally outgoing? 60 minus 32, 28 kgs. So but what was given, 0.7 was that decrease in the average. But here only 28 kgs was decreasing. Upon how many number? N minus 10 people were going and 4 people were coming. So 6 people finally going. So n minus 6, it is equal to 0.7. So from that you can easily find out the value of n as 46. That's it. Okay. I hope all of you understand this concept. If anybody has any doubt in this concept, please ask me in the comment section. Okay. Next, 97. The point of intersection of the graphs of the equations 3x minus 5y equal to 19 and 3y minus 7x plus 1 is equal to 0 is P alpha comma beta. So alpha beta is the coordinates of the point of intersection. What is the value of 3 alpha minus beta? 3 alpha minus beta. Here what are the equations? 3x minus 5y minus 19 equal to 0, and here you have to write down first coordinate as x. So 7x minus 3y minus 3y and minus 1 equal to 0. Yes. So I already told you in the previous videos how to find out directly the point of intersection between the two lines. How to calculate that? So you have to take x, y and constant 1. What about the x coefficients? 3 and 7. What about y coefficients? Minus 5, minus 3. What about constants? Minus 9, minus 1. So next what to do? X by, so you have to take this row and column. Minus 5 into minus 1, 5 minus of minus 19 minus 3, that is a minus 57. AD minus BC, that's it. Next, but here you have to take minus y. So this row, this column cancel. 3 into minus 1, minus 3. and minus 19 into 7, that is a plus 133, and 1 by 3 into minus 3 minus 9 plus 5 into 7, that is 35. So minus 9 plus 35, what is this value? It is equal to 26. Yes. Now tell me these values. 5 minus 57, it is minus 52, and it is 130. Yes. So 26 ones, 26 twos, and 26 ones, 26 fives. So what? Finally you can find out x equal to how much? 2. And what is the value of y? Here minus y is there, so y equal to minus 5. X is equal to minus 2 because minus 52. Yes, minus 2. Okay. X is minus 2 and y is minus 5. Now you have to find out 3 alpha. Alpha is nothing but this is alpha and it is beta, point of intersection. Okay. So finally you can find out 3 alpha, 3 into minus 2 minus beta is minus 5. That is minus 6 plus 5. What is the value? Minus 1. Minus 1 ekkadundama? Third option. Third option is the correct answer. That's it. Very, very simple. If you know this, how to find out the point of intersection between two lines, in this way you can easily solve it. Okay. Next, 98. A sum of x rupees is divided among A, B and C such that the ratio of shares of A and B, that is A is to B is 6 is to 7 and B is to C and B and C, that is 3 is to 2. Okay. If the difference between the shares of A and C is 540 rupees, then what is the value of x? That is total sum. You have to find out total sum. That's it. Whenever A is to B and B is to C is given, how do you find out A is to B is to C? It is equal to 6 into 3, that is 18, is to 7 into 3, that is 21, is to 7 into 2, that is 14. That's it. So what is the A is to B is to C? 18 is to 21 is to 14. What he was given? Difference between shares of A and C, that is 18 minus 14, 4 parts is given, that is equal to 540 rupees. And what you have to find out? Total sum. Total sum how many parts? 18 plus 21 plus 14. It is equal to how much? 20 plus 10, 30, 40, 52, 53 parts. Yes, 53 parts equal to how much? Yes. So 4 to cancel avutundamma? Yes. 4 1s and 4 3s, 4 5s. So one part is how many rupees? 135. So 53 parts is 53 into 135. So definitely 5 into 3, 15. So 5 is the unit digit. Yes, which options has 5? This and this. So maybe option A and option D. These two get cancelled. Next, if you multiply all the things, it is very well. Otherwise, how to solve? Digital sum also. If I find out digital sum, what is the digital sum here? 5 plus 3 plus 1, 9, 0. So definitely digital sum should be 0. What about the digital sum? 7 to 0, 5 plus 4, 0. So here also 0. What about here? 5, 5, 1, that is a 2, and 7 plus 2, 0. Because these two sums have digital sum how much? 9 only, or 9 or 0. So maybe you have to take ARD. So the unit digit concept is same for both the options, and digital sum is also both digital sum is also same for both the options. That's why you left with directly multiplying the two numbers, 53 into 135. So 5 3s 15, 5 5s 25, 26 and 13 3s 69, 35, 65. So finally what is the answer? 7 1 5. That is first option is the correct answer. Okay, first option is the correct answer. Remaining options are wrong. Okay, clear? So this is about 98. If you find out the direct ratio for A is to B is to C, then it is easy. Okay, not only here A is to B and B is to C is given, some in other problems A is to B, B is to C and C is to D is given, and you have to find out A is to B is to C is to D. We can also directly get that value also. Okay, in the next shift the model is came, and I'll explain in that video. Okay, next 99. The base of a right prism is a triangle with sides 20, 21, 29. 20, 21, 29 forms what? Right angle triangle. Okay. Next, if its volume is 7560, then its lateral surface area. What is the formula for volume of the prism? Volume of the prism equal to base area into height. So from this I can find out the height. Okay, because I know the volume, I can find out the base area, that is area of the triangle, into height. Height I can find out from here. Next, lateral surface area. What is the formula for lateral surface area? Base perimeter into height. So I know the base perimeter. What is the base perimeter? 20 plus 21, 41 plus 29, that is 70 into height. So if I get the value of h here, definitely I can find out. But without calculating the value of h, I can directly find the value of lateral surface area. How? Here 70 means 7 into 10. So finally, the final answer of lateral surface area should be the multiple of 10. Multiple of 10 means definitely unit digit 0. So in which option the unit digit is 0? Of only first option. So first option is correct. I can put directly. Okay. Otherwise, suppose there are two options are there, two options are there in which the unit digit is 0. Then you have to calculate. How to calculate? Volume of pyramid is 7560. What is the base area? Since it is a right angle triangle, off into product of perpendicular sides into height. 2 ones, 2 tens, 0, 0 cancel, 20 ones, 363 and 126, 6. So what is the value of h? 36. So you have to put 36 here, 70 into 36. It is how much? 2520 centimeter square. That's it. That is first option. Okay. So in this way you can solve it. Next 100. Last problem. A sum lent out at simple interest amount to 6076 in 1 year and 7504 in 4 years. The sum and the rate of interest per annum respectively. Per annum or respectively how much? Per annum respectively how much? That's it. Okay. It is very simple. It is very simple. Here if you observe the options, two options principal are same. So if I get principal, if I find out the principal, I can eliminate definitely two options. If I get principal 5600, then I can eliminate these two options. If I get 5400, then I get two options eliminated. Okay. If I find out the rate of interest, if I get rate of interest as 9%, then I can eliminate these two options. If I get rate of interest as 8.5 or 10%, then I can definitely eliminate all other three options. If I get 8.5, I can eliminate these three options. If I get 10%, these three options are eliminated. That's why first I'll find out what rate percentage. Next I'll get the principal. Okay. I'll explain all the things, but first I'll find out rate of interest. So basically, in principal interest, what is the formula for amount? P into 1 plus RT by 100. Yes, or P into 100 plus RT by 100. Yes. Here if you observe, in both the cases principal is constant. So what is the proportionality? A proportional to 100 plus RT. Yes. That means I can write A1 by A2 equal to 100 plus R1 T1 by 100 plus R2 T2. For suppose in both the cases here, what is constant? Rate of interest is also constant. So I can write down directly as RT1 and 100 plus RT2. Yes, that's it. So what is the initial amount? 6076 for 1 year. What about A2? That is 7504. Then 100 plus T1 is 1 and T2 is 4. 1 into R and 100 plus 4 into R. Okay. So now observe this. 6076 divided by 7504. So please observe here. దేంతో చేద్దాం 36 ఆర్ 4తో క్యాన్సిల్ చేద్దాం 4 15s and 4 1s 4 7s and 4 18s 4 7s 4 6. ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ దేంతో అవుతుంది 7తో చూద్దాం 7 2s 7 1s 7, it is a 9, 2 of 15 9s, yes, 7 7s. Next here 7 2s 7 6 7 8s, 7 2s, sorry. Okay, clear? Now 217 by 268, again divide with 2, again divide with 2, 2134 and 218.5. Yes, so what about the numerator? 108.5 and what about the denominator? 134. Here 100 plus R is there, here 100 plus 4R is there. So 108.5 can be written as 100 plus 8.5 and 134 can be written as 100 plus 4 into 8.5. 34 can be written as 4 into 8.5. So if you observe clearly, what is the value of R? 8.5. Ekkadundamma? First option, that's it. So I can eliminate all the 3 options. Yes, that's it. So what is the answer? First answer is the correct answer. Sir, if suppose there is another value, for suppose in 2019 CGL exam, if for suppose this option is also 8.5%, for suppose, then how to calculate principal for this model? How to calculate principal for this model? It is also very easy. Without finding rate of interest, I'll tell you how to find out principal. Okay, here observe, here for 1 year what is the amount? 6076. Okay, for what about 4 years? The amount is 7504. Yes, yes or no? Yes, very good. Now if I take the difference between these two, 7504 minus 6076, then what I'll get? Observe clearly. Okay, amount for 1 year, here I'll tell you, amount for 1 year is 6076. So in this amount I'll have principal and also simple interest for first year. Amount for 4 years, it is given as 7504. Here I'll have principal and also simple interest for 4 years. Clear? Yes or no? So if I take the difference between these two, then PP cancel and simple interest for 4 years minus simple interest for 1 year, that is equal to how much? 3 times of simple interest for 1 year. Avuna? Because simple interest for 4 years is nothing but 4 times of simple interest for 1 year. It is not compound interest, it is simple interest. So 3 times of simple interest is equal to 7504 minus 6076. It is how much? 14 minus 6, 8, 9 minus 7, 2 and 14. So observe 3 ones, 3 fours, 12. 3 fours, it is how much? 12. And 3 sevens, 3 6. So what is the for simple interest for first year? 476. Observe clearly. Okay, simple interest is 476. From this condition, amount is given as 6076. From the amount, if I subtract 476, that is simple interest, I'll get principal. So what is the principal? 5600 rupees. 6076 minus 476, that is 5,600 rupees. That's it. Here I am not calculating any rate of interest. Without calculating rate of interest, I am finding out principal. Without finding out the principal, I found here rate of interest. Okay, so exam lo meeku find the rate of interest ante then go to this method. Find the principal means then go to that method. Okay, I hope all of you understand this concept. Okay, now I will tell you what are the PDFs which are available to purchase. Here I compiled APPSC General Studies previous year questions topic wise. So in that you have more than 580 questions, and these are the topics distribution. You can purchase this. So whether if you are preparing for any exam which was conducted by APPSC, then it is a must. Okay, next, regarding pure maths topics, geometry and 2D mensuration, triangles, quadrilaterals and polygons, circles, inscribing figures and shaded regions are available. Not only that, 3D mensuration, algebra, trigonometry, progressions and coordinate geometry are also available. And with these concepts, the aspirants who are exclusively preparing for DAO, that is a Divisional Accounts Officer exam, which was conducted by APPSC. For those, these three topics, statistics, matrices and sets and functions is very, very important. So you can purchase these topics or also from the Instamajo, or you can message me to my WhatsApp number 9490882754. Okay, to purchase these PDFs, or if you have any doubt regarding PDFs or any problems, you can ask me through WhatsApp. Okay, so this I want to tell you in this video, and in the next session I'll start with September 13th shift. Okay, thank you very much and have a good day. All the best for you. Jai Hind.